We will not copyright or trademark that. We do not have the rights to this at all. Please do not sue us. Thank you.
Welcome back to These Unprecedented Gays, your go-to podcast for all things queer, where we unpack the nuances of LGBTQ plus life in these unprecedented times.
I mean, that's all you can do. You can't, you have to live your life.
Amen, mama.
And if people want to come up on the bus is still running, okay?
I will say that usually...
It may be the short bus.
And that's fine, too.
And it might have a broken tire. And the air conditioning is out.
We stop for everything.
We do. You know what? There's a buffet, though, on the bus. A buffet on the bus.
People do love Joe, though, wherever we go. It's like he's very... Everybody's like...
It's so annoying.
What's not to love?
I know.
Well, so towards the end, I'm a little still congested, but I caught a cold on Wednesday, which was like midweek, and then we left on Friday. But Wednesday, I was like, oh, I feel kind of weird. And then Thursday, I was like, oh, I'm definitely not like... There's definitely something happening.
On my birthday.
No, Wednesday was your birthday, and I felt okay because I took Hungarian Sudafed, and let me tell you... Girl, I don't know what was in it, but I went to the little pharmacy or whatever the fuck it's called, and I was like, "Do you have Sudafed?" And the guy was like, "Yes, he's here." And I'm like, "Okay, sure." We're out of the Sudafed.
You take Hungarian Sudafed.
Yes, I'm convinced it was stronger because I only had like 2 of like it was like serving size or whatever. I don't care what it was, but Hungarian Sudafed, A+ to you. A+ to you.
There was no phlegm.
No. Well, and it's funny because I asked them if they had like Mucinex, and they don't. Because it's like, I don't want to say weird, but like other countries obviously do things differently.
I asked them.
I got the Mucinex. Oh, you went and got the Mucinex.
I went and did that.
Nick asked for Mucinex, but they only had like a Robitussin Mucinex, and it was like liquid.
Oh.
But it was like not the dosage that we have in the States. And I was like, wait, are dosages in the States not safe? Probably.
Probably not.
But like the bottle was like 1 dose of like what we have in the United States.
Oh, God.
Because I get the max.
weird.
Well, I get the max Sudafed.
Mucinex is not really the strongest.
No.
You know, like there's a prescription strength guaifenesin or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that's what that's the pharmacist helped me find the guaifenesin was in the Robitussin. So,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it was great. Now we're home.
It is so weird being in another country though and trying to get like healthcare stuff, right? Because
Yes.
none of the brand, even the brand names are different, right?
Not in English. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm Googling, like, what is the equivalent of Mucinex in Hungary? Like, what is the equivalent of Sudafed in Hungary?
All I did was when we were in Croatia, I went to the pharmacy. I like did Google Translate and I said, I need something for diarrhea.
Oh my God.
And then you were good.
Which is funny because one of my classmates in college, when we were in Italy, we didn't have Google Translate back then, so he had to go into the chemist and he was like, facciamo molto male. I make a lot of shit.
Oh, no.
I was just like, mucho pooping.
Mucho pooping. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Speaking of mucho pooping, I'm Paul.
And I'm Joe.
And we're These Unprecedented Gays.
Are you having GI distress?
Not anymore.
Oh, I was telling you, I had GI distress from the goulash on Lufthansa.
Oh, Lufthansa.
Also, Lufthansa's
They were great.
They were a good airline.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the botulism they gave you.
I was fine with it.
At least I was comfortable.
That hit later in the day. So, like, we flew home and then landed.
Did you guys fly a premium or just basic?
Yeah, premium economy. But premium economy, like, wasn't that much more expensive.
Lufthansa, right?
No, we were going to.
Oh, okay.
We were going to when we had the COVID cancellation.
Got it.
It was
Lufthansa
nice.
is legit. Like, and their premium economy is basically like first.
Yeah.
It doesn't lay flat, but like it's really nice.
Yeah,
really, really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to fly Lufthansa.
Yeah.
Our flight on Austrian Air going there was a little different because we were also premium economy, but it felt like
regular
basic.
economy.
Like Southwest.
So you're like,
They were
if
so
this is what
nice.
it feels like for us. How does it feel like back there?
It's
I always
just
wonder.
the long. It is such a long
12 hours, yeah.
flight.
Girl.
Like on the way back, I watched Mission Impossible. I watched Heads of State on Amazon Prime with the wrestler guy John Cena,
Yeah.
maybe? And then the other person that's famous. I watched Fall Guy. I watched like 5 movies, and we still had 6 hours. I was like, I am going to jump out
You
of this
could have
plane.
caught up on some of the shows we told you to watch.
I downloaded. See, I don't remember what I watched because I was like in a Sudafed stupor, and I was like enjoying the goulash, and it was really good.
Yeah. It's a great
Well,
trip.
before we get into anything and talked about your trip and all that stuff, this is our 200th episode.
Incredible.
That's
That
2
is-
times 100.
I know.
Pew,
I'm
pew,
like,
pew.
thank you guys for listening to us because we are. like,
Thank you for
so-
being a friend. Yeah, and whoever the new listener was, thank you.
Well, a couple of them.
Whoever the new listeners
We
are,
had a record
yes.
download week.
Welcome, new listeners.
We love you.
Tell us who you are, girl.
We will touch you inappropriately when we see you.
With consent.
That's you. I'll film it.
Did you see it about Austin Wolf, the porn star?
This is a picture of our
The first one.
first episode on
Babies.
of 2020.
Babies.
Oh my god. Wait, what happened with the porn star?
So the porn star Austin Wolf got 19 years
Yeah, he got convicted.
For doing what?
possession of child porn.
Yeah.
Is he Republican?
Doesn't matter.
No,
But most likely.
but he's white.
I will tell you, like, Austrian men were like male models.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I was like, y'all are like 6'4".
Girl, I know this.
I need what is it? I'm looking for men of finance. 6'4", trust fund.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, when we were there, remember, we almost got sex
Trafficked,
trafficked
yes.
there. So, but like,
We didn't get, for any audience member tuning in now, we really did not, is why.
But it's so here's I don't mean to cut you off, but like I didn't realize how like big sex trafficking was, or like how like I don't want to say common, but like I didn't know it was
Yeah.
so like such a thing.
yeah. Like, I'm making light, but I shouldn't.
For real,
It's
for real,
like,
yeah.
You know, it's a problem.
Yeah.
And if you are being sex trafficked, that you can get help.
There are some I don't see the train a lot because like I don't like look at the like signs on the train, but there's sex trafficking signs on the train on the coaster.
Yeah. But I think,
Coming up from
I think
Mexico.
the thing to remember when you're traveling is that if you just go into it with the mindset, you're not as good looking as you think, and those people coming onto you are really not turned on by you. They want something.
That's what he
Yes.
told me. That's what he told me.
There was when I went
Andy's like, you're not that hot.
Wow. Because you're smoking, baby. I thought, so I went, one thing I learned about Budapest is that they don't have decaf green tea anywhere. Because I was like, I want some decaf green tea for so like the antioxidants or whatever. And I couldn't find anything. I went to an Aldi. I went to like their little like convenience store. But the convenience store, I walked in and you have to go through the like turntable, like the turnstile things, like because it's like a one way. And so I did it and I was like, whatever. And then I went to leave and the little cashier goes, excuse me. And I was like, oh my God, what? And he's like, what are you doing? I was like, well, I'm just leaving. He's like, did you buy anything? I'm like, no. He's like, I have to let you out. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get arrested in Budapest.
Well, let's talk about that because you're talking
Well,
about
no.
Austria.
What have you been up to?
Nothing, girl.
Nothing.
I did an event for the restaurant group that I work for.
Okay.
Recently, it was our Tiki Luau.
Oh, yeah.
anniversary,
We went
which
to that
was a
one.
lot of fun.
Were you the bun boy, the bao bun boy?
No, I was the duck taco guy. This
Okay.
time.
Hell yeah.
You know, and it was really good. It was a lot of fun. I didn't set anybody on fire this year, so that's a good thing.
That's a win.
Wait,
Yeah,
when
right.
did you set someone on fire?
Last year.
That was last year.
Don't you remember the story?
I remember this one. Was I there? No.
No, you
When?
weren't there.
Don't let Paul carry an open sterno can while it's lit.
Right. I didn't know it was. I picked it up thinking I had extinguished the flame,
Oh, no.
and it did not.
Was it an
Flame
eternal
on.
flame?
Flame on.
It felt like it. So anyway, so this year, but here's the funny thing. So I get there and we're like setting up and stuff, and then there's people from all the different restaurants. So I see one of the managers that I know, and she had twins a while ago. So I was like, oh my God, how are your kids doing? Blah, blah. She's like, oh my God, they're getting so big. They're 30 months old.
Stop it. And did you say how many months old you were?
I'm like, I looked her dead in the face, and I was like, so they're 2.5?
I've never understood that.
I've
never understood that.
After like 2?
No, after a year.
Because I've heard like I'm 18 months. Yeah.
18
I've
months.
heard like 24 is the 30. What is it? 36?
30.
30. Girl.
I am 600 and...
I know. I'm like, what is my math?
There's 25 months this year.
Right.
I'll be 432 months this soon.
You just went to your calculator.
I did, yes. I did. I don't know how to fucking... Girl, you think I could do that math?
See, it's easier for Nick because he just had a birthday.
Yes.
Yes. See, he
How many months?
Add extra months.
I can't do that math. That's too hard.
I don't either.
I could go up to 10.
I'm Asian, and you know what they say.
You-
Once you go Asian, you know math equation. So,
Also, Asian don't raisin.
yes, that too.
And then, according to Ali Wong, Asian don't die.
What?
Yeah, what's so
Okay.
special? Because like
All right.
Asian people like just are beautiful and like never age,
Until they get to a certain age.
and then
Boom.
they turn into raisin.
Yeah.
But that age is like
Dust.
150.
So, other than that, yeah, it's just been like planning our trip to New York, and then we have our other trip to Europe next year. So
I know you guys. I'm excited for your trips.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm excited too. But then I'm also like, I just started planning like all my little trips for work starting next year as well.
How many of those do you have?
6.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But
So I have
throughout the year.
So basically, for the first 6 months of the year.
You have 6 work trips in 6 months.
4 of them are in January, February.
No.
First
Wow.
6 weeks of the year.
But they're not like long. It's like
Like 5-6 days.
right.
There's like one where I have to go back to
That's
back.
still pretty long.
But it's over the weekends, right?
Or
or they-
during the week.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Are they close or are they far?
Everything east
They're
coast.
everywhere.
Oh no.
Except for the one. And I still have to find out.
Great. We'll see.
So
We're trying to if you let Nick.
I would
be
love to.
serious,
Yeah,
so
convert
he can-
him.
He can know that he is not the man he used to be.
I know. My back will
It
hurt.
will break him.
but as Olivia,
Can't wait.
Olivia Dean says, I need you to be the man I need.
I love that
He
song.
can do that for you. He can
Just
do
do
it.
me a favor. If you are doing the meeting and it's like 9:00 at night and you're crawling in a fetal position into your bed,
I'll call you.
text me. Just say, "You're right."
So that's basically it. So we want to hear all about how your guys' is.
We did everything,
Wait,
girl.
World travelers.
World travelers, yes, to Vienna,
I will
which is
tell you-
Wien.
It was so much fun to see like your pictures and to hear from you because having just been there, like it was just remembering all the same places.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it was great too because like the little that like chocolatey the like dessert place. Like we stopped in just for shits and giggles. The one that was the green one.
Yeah,
I forget.
sir.
And I was like, this looks like the picture Andy sent. And I was like, let's pull it up. And it was like, we're here. Oh my God.
We've made it.
We are here. But oh
Accidentally.
my God, those pastries, A+.
It is an art there. And
Oh, yeah.
and every cafe is outdoing the other. I mean, you
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I loved how so we started in Vienna, and Vienna was like more historic stuff, I think.
Yeah.
All
I
the
think,
palaces.
Yeah, Nick will basically say that he liked Budapest more, and I agree. I think it was just bigger, so there's more to do. Vienna, it was like we didn't have enough time to do like all of the museums and all of the like Schrodinger's cat palace, Schlongdinger.
Schlongdinger?
It was. There's an S. There's an S and an H and a C.
Schönberg.
Yes.
Schönberg.
That's the one I didn't do either because Andy was like, I'm going to go check out the grounds. I'm like, you do that. I'm going to go back to the hotel and have a nap because I'm tired.
Well, so it was crazy too because like the weather was like polar opposite. So Vienna was actually really warm, and it was nice to like go out and walk around the city.
Yeah.
We did like a walking tour of the city, and then
Mozart tour,
Mozart,
which was fun.
We did like a it was like the Mozart.
Just went to
history.
We had to see where he lived.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which I didn't realize. So that's the other thing. I didn't realize how like classically, musically like oriented the town was. We did go to like a little 4-string symphony thingy in a church on the second night we were there. Because they were like, oh yeah, like here's some things that you can do. And I was like, oh, they had the one I really wanted to do was the Vivaldi Four Seasons because I love that. But that was sold out. So we went to some other thing, and I thought the ticket place that I got it from was like going to be a scam because I like ordered the tickets and I was like, okay, I didn't get an email confirmation, and then I like went back up to the page and it didn't have my email address, it didn't have any contact information. I was like,
I've been scammed.
Oh my god! So then I like sent an email, and then I called them, and it was like not working number, and I'm like, oh my god, I just spent like $100, and this is not going to come back. But then they emailed me back. I was like, oh my god, and they were like, yeah, you're good. I was like, oh, perfect.
The thing I realized, didn't know until this trip was like all the palaces were back in the day. I was like laughing. I'm like, this would be like Paul being like, you know, these like rich people were commissioning Mozart to come and write live music to play. So it's like like what would Paul's Spotify be during the like like
serving Baroque realness.
Because and that's how a lot of that music came to be was because of these wealthy people having parties that would commission. So that was fun.
I mean, well, and Vienna was really, really pretty. I'm trying to look through the pictures that we took because like for the like main kind of like church, there was like the really pretty church in like the downtown.
There's so many churches.
St. Stephen's, which has the very cool
tiled. Yes. And we went to St. Peter's Church to see the show.
Oh, yeah. That was the one by the train station.
Sure.
St. Stephen's was great. Ours, St. George is the one.
St. George's. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like it's a beautiful city to just kind of walk around. I loved the public transit. I had to do some laundry because I sweat through all my clothes. And I had to go to the laundromat. And so I took like it was like a bus, I think. And I didn't know how to do the tickets. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to like get arrested. And then I got to the laundromat or whatever. And then on the way back, I took a Lime scooter. Because they have Lime bikes, Lime scooters. They have city bikes, like all in different like metropolitan areas. And they have very, very, very prevalent bike lanes.
Right. So you carried your laundry on a Lime scooter?
I had it in my backpack. Yes. Listen, I needed clean clothes because the hotel was like $20 for like a sock.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not playing that game. I'm going to go to like Obst and Blug laundromat.
You know what? It's fine because like that's what we did in Barcelona when we got the cruise and we went to Barcelona. We got our hotel. And I'm like, oh my God, there's a laundromat like 2 doors down from our hotel. So I'm like, let's just do some
and it's
laundry. Quick.
The thing with those washers is it was like the laundry detergent was already like built in. I'm like, oh my God. And then the dryer takes like 5 minutes because it's like the sun. I was like, oh, okay. Like, it's like, how long do you want it? I'm like, 30 minutes, right? And I like checked it after like 7. And I was like, oh, I think we're good. Could have saved €1.
We learned that the cars will stop for pedestrians, but the bikes don't.
Yes, the bikes.
Yeah, bikes are bitches.
Very. Yes, it's very bike friendly. If you're a biker.
My favorite thing about Vienna was the Princess Sissy.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Sissy. She's so I work out with some gentlemen that have been there, and they were like, you're gonna see sissies everywhere, and just like this, you're gonna be obsessed.
And we're not talking about the gays.
Yeah. But she's kind of like a gay like icon in herself, like the way that she basically didn't love her husband, and so she had like a bell in her apartment that if she rang it, then he was allowed to come and have like breakfast with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
her apartment was very. It was a great little tour that we did.
Yeah, we didn't get to do that, unfortunately.
No,
but
we walked by.
I wanted to so bad.
You saw the Royal Olympus on our stallions, right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Was that cool?
There were a lot of horses. Yes,
Yeah.
I took a video of one where they were like drinking water, and I got real close.
Those are just the normal ones. We're talking about the ones that do the dancing.
Normal horse.
The dressage.
The ones that were in the stall.
So full transparency, when we were doing the palace tour, I was very tired and jet lagged, and I was like, I told Nick, I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it.
Did you make it to the library?
We walked by, we didn't get to go in.
Which
I know.
library?
On the tour that you don't remember.
Yeah, I like that was 2 hours of like I have no fucking clue what's going on because we had already we get in Saturday morning I think, and then you know how it is, like you basically have to power through the day, and then I went to bed at like 9, and then I woke up at I woke up at 4, which means Nick woke up at 4 the next morning, and I was like, well, I have nothing better to do, so I'm just going to go for a run.
We both worked out.
And that's when I was sending you all those pictures.
Yeah, daybreak.
Yeah, well, it was not even sunrise yet. And I was like, I might be killed right now, but that's fine. Like,
Okay, they only
no
had like
worries.
6 hours of dark anyway.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because Paul would have turned that into a I was sex traffic story.
There you go. Yes, but like that day, like then we did our walking tour, and I was like, I am very tired.
It was great though. The food was amazing. Everywhere you go, they'd ask you, like, you're going up to the cafe, and they'd like coffee, cake, or food. Like they wanted to kind of know, are you?
Yeah.
It's like all of those things sound
Yeah,
amazing.
they're like, oh, are you just here for cakes? And I was like, yes.
Yeah, always.
Always cakes. And they all spoke English,
Yeah,
which
they did.
was so helpful.
Yeah.
Like I was worried and same thing in Hungary too. I was like, oh my God, I don't speak Hungarian. Like I don't speak Viennese. Like
German.
I don't know
It's
any-
German.
Viennese is a form of German. It's a dialect.
And they're actually the only place, their cuisine is the only one that's named after the city.
Well, and
I never knew that. Like Wien, like we
saw a lot of wiener.
We were like, whoa, that's Vienna. That's what it means. Oh my God. I'm 40 years old. Yeah.
We had schnitzel, and I'm okay
Vienna
with it.
schnitzel.
Yes.
The Viennese cooking or Viennese food, it's the only one that's named after a city. That's what we
Interesting.
learned when we were on this. when we were
Yeah.
there. It's like
It was good
everything
food.
else is like French, Italian.
Yes.
It's named after a culture.
You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
It
The
was-
food was good. I mean, they're very sausage forward, which again, I'm not mad at.
Okay, so you said you had schnitzel, but did you have chicken or did you have?
We had
I think it was
veal?
meat. Like,
No, we
cow.
We had it twice. One of them was chicken, one of them was veal, and I think the
Okay.
veal was better.
Wait, when did we have we had it twice?
Yeah.
You were really out of it, girl.
Was I jet lagged? No, because we had it at like the dinner.
Yeah, and I had gotten it before, but I got the chicken. I didn't, because in my mind I think veal. I always think that veal's like lamb. I forget that it's cow,
Yeah.
and so when we,
I like veal.
yeah, baby cow.
I'm not a steak guy, but like I'm okay with it. And I will say we went to this like little like cute restaurant called GRND or Grinder, whoever knows. And they had short rib on the menu, and I was like, I love short rib. I kid you not, they gave me a rack of ribs with barbecue sauce. With barbecue sauce, and I was like, oh, I didn't want I wanted this to not be American.
and what he wanted, he's like, oh man, I really wish I had ranch right now.
No, that was everywhere else. But like, I love there was like Spetzels, which I do love a Spetzel, and like
Spetzels were good.
soups, and all the other things. Like, so it was very like Spetzels, Schnitzels, and a lot of what's the rolled up pastries?
There's a lot
Strudels.
of strudels.
Yes.
Oh yeah, lots of good
And then
strudel.
a lot of chocolate tarts sort of things. So again, eat your way through.
We ate a
food.
lot of.
So what are often considered French pastries like croissants, and they all came from Vienna. The layering, the lamination of dough was all there. So viennoiserie is in France. If you were a viennoiserie, it's a Viennese.
Interesting.
Vienna
our hotel.
cafe.
Interesting.
Imperial.
Huh.
I learn something new all the time.
We
Yeah.
had right next to, like inside the hotel that we stayed at, there was these like chocolate wafer,
They were square chocolate things that were really good.
but I can't remember the name of the
I
it was
think it's-
so
I
good.
think I know what you're talking about because I think this store was like everywhere and they
Yes.
sold them
Yes.
everywhere.
Oh no,
so-
that's like the that was like the name, the store one, like that. But imagine like an elevated, like Andy made it.
Okay.
Anyway, we got one as a gift that we were there, and it
I
was
ate it very quickly, but I was like,
yeah. Oh, here we go, Imperial
Have
Tort.
Mozart chocolate. They make those little. They're really.
oh, I did, yes,
Yes, we
'Cause-
did.
Oh, we also went to the Sigmund Freud Museum because, why not, right? Which it was a little uneventful. I mean, you saw his adventures in cocaine, which was fine, but that's where I got the Mozart chocolate from one of the Mozart walkthroughs, and it was like a little circle thing. I had no idea what was in it, but it was good.
Yeah.
It's like hazelnut, I think.
Yeah,
Hazelnut,
it was like a soft
Nutella.
center. Yeah, it was good. I ate a lot of
This is
chocolate.
Viennese cake. It was delicious. Like this.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The best part I think about all of the desserts in
So
Vienna
good.
and in Budapest is they're so small.
Yeah.
So like you can try all these different things. Like they're like bite size. You know what I mean? Because like here it's like, you have like a slice of cake, and it's like over there it was like you have like a little piece of cake, and then you could try all these other things.
Well, and turn down service in this hotel every night. They would leave a little one of these on the pillow.
Oh,
So we got to eat.
Sounds like a nice
We got to eat
fancy.
one a night. It was so great.
And I ate it for breakfast.
Did you feel like you had enough free time to do things that you wanted to do in addition to like the?
Well, what
Organizing?
we learned on
The
this
answer is
trip
no.
is I've been under the impression that we're supposed to like do the group activities, but what we kind of found out is you do the first one so that like the main host that's there sees you, and you do the last one so that the main host
And everything else you
and everything
have
else
to
you don't
do.
do.
So because I was joking with him, I wanted to go to where the Sound of Music Hill
Salzburg.
was filmed. Mind you, it is
3
private
hours.
property now, so like you can't
And
go
it is,
there.
It's kind of far from.
3 hours.
But
It was good.
people did go to Salzburg
Yeah.
on Tuesday
Doesn't matter the day.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But then they didn't go to like the group dinner.
Well, and then like that was our idea at first was we were going to do a day trip to Salzburg, but then we were like,
it's a long trip.
it's
Gives
a
up
long
your whole
trip,
day.
and unless you really, really, really
Yeah.
love Sound of Music, that's the only thing there.
Yeah,
to do.
it's 3 hours one way. You know what I mean? So
And it gets so busy.
Yeah.
That's when we decided, okay, well, let's just go do Budapest because we've never been there either.
Yeah.
I was like,
The big thing for me in Vienna, I just felt overwhelmed because it was like there are 20 museums
no, like
or more.
300.
There's so much to
Like,
do.
and the crazy thing is that, like, honest, so we get in on a Saturday. Sunday, everything is closed.
Oh, yeah.
except cafes.
museums.
yeah.
cafes,
And museums are open, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, I guess. And so
They just don't shop.
we did like just like all the walking tour stuff there, but like then on that Monday, so like the second real day, we did like the Mozart tour thing, and then kind of like did our own thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I wish I had more time there too because it's like I would have loved to have gone to Schönberg, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like I was just so tired.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I need to like go back and take a nap after that lunch as well. So I'm just like,
Right.
okay, let's do that.
The one thing we did kind of stumble upon, they had like a festival, like a Wien festival, so like a Vienna festival, and they had like various
Wien Lieb.
Wien Lieb,
Vienna Love.
and it was like performance. It was like a art and wine festival sort of thing.
Oh, nice.
It was
And
really
it was
fun.
super cool. They had a band that was singing the "Here Comes the Sun," but like in German. So they'd be like "Soon, soon, soon, flupen doom."
My only pro tip about traveling to another country is like have like $2 worth of local currency, because if you got to take a poo,
Yes.
Oh yeah, because
you got to pay.
every place you go, you have to pay.
And not all of them, especially in those city centers, have, because some of them will be tap to pay.
Yes.
right,
But a
But
lot
not
of
all of them.
no, and they will not let you in.
Let me tell you, people.
Oh,
And yes, we have a lot of free toilets here in America, but over there, no. And
Yeah.
you pay for what like everybody, even London, makes
Yeah,
you pay
yeah.
for their local bathrooms, and it's like it's euro, so make sure you have
Yeah.
whatever.
I was getting ready to give. I have a $20 US bill. I need to get in here now.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is. It's hard. But it's like, but that's what happened to us. Like, we're like, okay.
Oh,
I was like, Andy was
no.
getting in line at Budapest to take the funicular up, and I'm like, I need €1 because I gotta go to the bathroom. Give me €1. 'cause I gotta go to the
Yeah,
bathroom.
like
We went we went into like some random cafes just to like pee. And that's like a
buy
place or
something
two.
though.
Yeah.
But it's like you're just spending more money.
Yeah.
To go.
Well, in Vienna,
Yeah.
so Vienna, there's like this big like stretch of like it's a road and it's all like the luxury shops. I forget what it was called, but like they had a subway that went down under.
Right.
Obviously, it's underground, and there were bathrooms there that you could like
The tap to pay,
on
yeah.
to pay. So like we knew like if we're going around this area, like
Yeah,
we
we
have
started
at
to
least
kinda
a
know
place
where
to
the-
go. To like have like as a bathroom.
It's kind of funny because that's what I do in like New York. So I have like this bathroom list. Like, okay, I know this place has a
Right.
spot, And so now it's like, now we have an international bathroom list.
Yeah.
But also, don't be one of those Americans that are like, why do I have to pay for a bathroom?
I know.
Because
No.
I saw that when we were traveling, and I'm like, don't be that person.
No. And what I did, so for this trip, I brought my portable bidet, which let me tell you, worked wonders in Vienna because we didn't have a bidet.
Okay.
And then
Okay,
I
bidet.
got
Okay, bidet.
There are these like not dehydrated, but you know those little washcloths that are like super shrunk wrapped and like you add water and they plump up.
Yeah.
I got some of those and they're biodegradable wipes. So like if you didn't have a like what are they called? Like a little cottonelle wipey thingy, you had those just to get a little fresh downstairs. Yeah. And they were environmentally friendly.
Okay.
So we'll go quickly on the like transfer from Vienna to Budapest because all that happened basically is we got this like chartered train that was cool.
Oh.
It was like Oriental Express. We can show you some pictures later. And the train was supposed to be 2.5 hours. It was 5. About 4.5 because the priority is always going to be the industrial trains.
Train.
And we missed our like spot.
Yeah. So we had to wait.
Not because of us, but because of just like organizing everyone on and all that stuff.
And so there was a couple of times we stopped for a significant amount of time.
And I was like, why are we stopped? Are we getting robbed?
The lovely staff, there was 60 of us, 80 of us on this, a large group. So we're in 3 different cars. So each car had,
20 people or so.
Yeah. And it was nice, kind of like luxurious spots. We found out that not all of them were that luxurious. So we lucked out, but there was people on the staff. They served us lunch. It was nice. And then they just kept pounding the wine and the beer. And like, almost as like, we're so sorry that we're not moving.
But you won't.
And nobody stopped. I
Hear
stopped.
as much if you're drunk.
Yes.
But they all got plastered.
Like, for the most part, everybody got hammered. And I
did it because I don't drink, and I was like, I'm ready to go, baby. Like, let's see the city.
So we had made some friends, and they were like, well, do you guys want to meet up later? Blah, blah, blah. But we get off the train. We
were walking, and they were clearly not the woman, but the husband was like, oh, boys, you going to need a nap.
Yeah. So he was a lovely guy, but then it was like, okay, Joe, I think that it's just going to be you and me on our little adventure. And
it was fine, too, because like the train was a really like pretty like scenic through the countryside, right?
It was nice.
But the interesting thing is that we stopped at the border of Hungary because they had to switch engines.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's because each country has to hold on to the engine. And I was like, oh my God, what? So they like stopped the train, swapped out the engine, and then went into Hungary with a Hungary engine. Hungarian.
Even though they're the same company, they just keep the engines just because of the regulations in the countries.
But that took a long time.
Yeah. So we ended up, used to talking about what's the stair thing?
The funicular?
Yeah. So Joe and I put our stuff down. We go out and he's like, well, this is the place that Paul and Eddie said we should go.
Fisherman's Bastion.
So we start hiking up this fucking hill.
Well, no, before we started that, we walked, so we crossed the river, the Danube. Oh, sorry.
The chain bridge.
Rewind to Vienna really quick, and then we'll go back. So I wanted to see the Danube in Vienna, additionally in Budapest, because I was like, it's different cities, it's different places. I want to see if it's different. So I ran that one morning, and I was like, oh, I think I ran by the Danube. Turns out it was not the Danube. It was just some random stream. And then we went later, and we took the subway to what we thought was the Danube. And then I was like, taking pictures, and then we were on the like subway back, and I was like, I feel like I ran this. Like, and Nick was like, no. And I was like, I think I did. Let me pull up my map. And I'm like, yeah, I ran this. And I was like, we didn't go to the Danube. So then we had to go back on the subway to go to the Danube just to see it. And it was very underwhelming. But like,
it's beautiful.
We saw the Danube in both cities. So back to Budapest. So we were on the Pest side, I think?
Flat side.
The flat side.
That's where we stayed.
And then we had to cross to the Buda side. But you cross on these they're beautiful bridges that go along the river.
Bridges.
So Nick was like, well, do you want to walk? And I was like, I think I'm okay, because I was like kind of tired. And I was like, yeah, whatever, right? And so we walk across, and then we go, I was like, well, let's see what Paul and Andy said about the like Andy's favorite place. And I pulled it up, and I'm like, oh, it's just like 20-minute walk, right? And it was like on Google Maps, it will show if there's stairs. And I was like,
can't find them stairs.
Well, but I was like, oh, there's only one stairs. But it was like, you went up, girl. Like you were.
There was a cliff.
Right.
Yeah, we didn't take the nice little motorized track.
We were like, we started walking around trying to find how to get to Fisherman's Bastion when we got there. And we're like, There's a lot of walk. And they're like, oh, walk over here. And I'm like, okay, look, I walk over here. And then we walked up a street. And then I'm like, we looked up these stairs and we're like, oh, fuck. No, I'm not walking upstairs.
I think we went on a different route because we did like a couple things of stairs, a little hill, a couple things of stairs, a little hill, some stairs. And then like we meandered our way up. And then like we get to the top and I was like, I am fucking exhausted.
So on the way down from Fisherman's Bastion, we took the bus. So, because we wanted to go to the market. So, like, we took the bus down. Well, as we're walking down, we're watching people walk up the side of the road to get up to Fisherman's Bastion. And now this is going, like, almost like serpentine going back down.
Yeah, it's like the roads go like,
oh, hell no. Like, I'm so glad we found the funicular because I was like, oh, this is annoying me so much.
Well, and we didn't see, like, we like didn't see that you could take other routes until we were up there. There was one of the ladies that was on the staff for the hotel, and she was like, "Oh, I just took the elevator," and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Right. Well, and it's funny because like I don't like the cool thing is the funicular has like a couple of different like cabins to it, so there's like 3 or 4 of them attached, so they go up. And
no, we
it's
didn't do
so
like the LA thing.
Yeah. So Andy and I were able to get one on our own. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. I liked it. And then it was like, the good thing is we got on really quickly. And then it was like, because there was only one running at a time. And it was like, it took forever for other people.
They had that in Puerto Vallarta.
I love the Buddha side. I really love the Buddha, even though it was the hills.
It was cool. Yeah. Like the Buddha side of Budapest was like more interesting because it was hilly.
And so coming back we had dinner over there.
The dinner, yeah. So we went, it was called like, I don't know, Panoramic or something. And I had goulash. And it was like not like a world-class dish of goulash, but I was like, I'm a goulash guy. Like, I'm here for it. Until I had bad GI distress from the Francis goulash. But the goulash, like, I loved it. It was like a tender meat stew with like a nice hearty bread. I was like, I love goulash.
So we had goulash when we were there because we went to the market, the one that you guys went to.
Mm-hmm.
And we ordered.
It was like almost cafeteria
So
style.
up in the top there was this one big restaurant
Yes.
that was like pumping it out almost like a cafeteria style.
And very touristy.
We almost went in there, but it was too busy.
Well, it was busy, it was touristy, but it was like also the only one that we could definitely get seating at.
When we were there, we didn't sit. We had to find a right table.
Because it's like when you're in this market, there's specific areas where each food stall has their own seating.
And you can't go if you're not there.
You can't take your food from one food stall and go sit in another food stall's seating, even if there's nobody sitting there.
Right. Yeah.
Because they will get very upset.
That was like in London, too. And those kind of Covent
we were,
Gardens.
oh my God, it was a Five Guys. And we went to go sit down, and the guy was like,
no,
you can't sit here.
there.
I was like, okay, Gretchen Wieners.
You can't sit with us.
But so we had dinner at the Panorama place, and I was like, this is beautiful view because the sun was starting to set.
And we got to see
got to see the Pest side of Budapest
Parliament.
And then we like ventured down Fisherman's Bastion.
And then we walked
and it was starting to get dark, and it was like, oh shit, it's actually getting cold because it was supposed to rain.
Yeah.
And so we went from like 85 degrees Fahrenheit to then like 60s, and I was like, oh Jesus, I don't have a jacket with me. So we went back down, and then we were like walking around on the like other side of the river, and we stopped in this cute little cafe to use the restroom.
Yep. Coyote.
Yes. And it was like the neighborhoods were just like, it was very European neighborhoods where it was like outdoor seating with like cute little lights.
It was like, this is where I would live.
Oh my God.
I think we probably walked through that.
The Buddha side of just so romantic.
Side, but it's like, I think it's probably, was it close to like the Parliament and stuff? Like I think like around that there was
it was on the Buddha side.
On the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. But the coolest part about the walk back, Nick was like, oh, they're going to light up everything. I was like, well, okay, whatever. Like, I don't know what you mean. And they light up the Parliament. They light up the cathedrals. They light up everything is lit up at night along the river. It is beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It is so pretty. And so like we're walking back, and like there's another bike city where everyone's biking, but this one they had like separate bike lanes versus like walking path lanes, which was good because I was like, I don't want to get hit by a biker.
Yeah. Well, that's good because the main road along the river was very like almost freeway-ish.
Yes. And so we didn't want to be on that. But so we walked around and then walked across the street or the bridge again back to get onto the Pest side. and then walked by Parliament, and I was like, this is a gorgeous building.
I mean, did you see the
shoe memorial. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And then we also, what was the other stuff that we saw? They had a bunch of like art tents all throughout.
The thing I love about
I loved it.
Vienna was this way too, and Budapest was really cool about this. Is that everywhere you went, there was just artwork, or something out in the thing, and it was like it was also very cool because we're walking and you just see like memorials set up in just different places. We found this really cool park that was just like out of the way of everything, but it was like a memorial park, and we're like, oh, what is this? Like, we didn't
there was a Michael Jackson memorial tree by our hotel.
Well, and my coworker was telling me that there's like this tree, like this really like pretty tree memorial. It's like made out of metal. And I was like, oh, I didn't get to see that. But yeah, the Budapest part of the trip was definitely more things to do.
Did you guys go to the
bath?
Yeah,
we did. Well, it was awesome.
We did. So, but prior to that, we did the market, and then we also did.
Did you get any paprika?
No, we didn't get any spices.
Wait, because
it was a little overwhelming to be in the we didn't because there were so many different like things you could get on the bottom part of the market.
I think that was the day. No, that was Wednesday.
So I told Andy, I was like, we need to like text Nick and Joe and see if they can get us some
Hungarian paprika. Yeah,
is it a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Haven't you seen at the store when you get the paprika, like the Hungarian paprika?
Well, like we have two of them. We bought the spicy and the sweet.
Oh,
but he was like, we barely use this, and I'm like, and then he goes, oh, I use a little bit of the,
but it comes in a cute jar.
And I'm like, see, we're using it. We need to replace it.
Yes, always replenish it.
I would have loved an excuse to go and shop with those little things.
Well, you did shop with the things.
This is how much came in the package.
Oh dear God!
Minus about 3 grams.
Oh my God!
And so you still have
you'll have
150 grams.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
We're not going to run out. We will die before we run out of paprika.
Yeah, you'll be back in Budapest before you need another one. But the market was very overwhelming.
It was a lot.
Like there was a lot, and when we went to the market, we got this little like fried bread, like the laubos or something. Yeah. And it was really good. It was like it was almost like a chalupa from Taco Bell. That's like what I was thinking.
But let's call it the right thing because it's like a big langos.
Langos, yeah. It was really good. But
really good.
The one thing I wanted to get that we didn't get was the chimney cake.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted so bad. But like...
You know there's chimney cakes here in San Diego, right?
No.
But it's not made in Budapest.
I know. Because I saw these things, I was like, oh my God. I was like, every time we walk by them, I'm like, well, I'm not hungry for it. And like, they are not just like a little thingy. They like load it with ice cream and like caramel and stuff. And I was like, I'm not ready for this.
It is a commitment.
Mm-hmm. So that's the one thing I never got. But we did the market, and then that was your birthday.
Yes.
And then we went to like a cute little kind of like Italian restaurant for his birthday, and it was really good.
So circle back to the bath.
Well, the bath is after, so
yeah, well, we're trying to let's edit the rest of our trip here for time.
It's okay.
Well, so we had gone the day before the bath on my birthday. We were just walking around. We went to a place called City Park. The taxis were on strike, which was fun to see. Mm-hmm. And then we randomly happened upon like the hot air balloon that goes up and down.
Yeah.
So we went up in that. That was fun. And then from there you can see the main Shishorn bath, whatever what's the big
it's a
Shishorn bath.
What's the one?
Sheshini. Here we go. This one.
Zencho.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, cool. That's the place we're going to go tomorrow. And the best part really, I think, and I'll let Joe tell this part of the story, but so the next day we go on the tour. This is one of those things where we learned where we didn't need to do it as a group because the group was nice. They got us there, but we had to pay. We weren't going to stay for 5 hours in the bath.
And it was a lot more money than what we like used.
Yeah.
Because I was like, all right, I went in the bath and I'm like, I'm done now.
We stayed for about 90 minutes. And I would say that,
how long did we stay? I think we stayed
we were for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was fun to like be like in the hot one and then the hotter one and then the sauna and then the cold plunge. And
the sauna, I learned I cannot do.
I can't do saunas.
Because he walks in, I was like, oh, this will be good for my like congestion. Because they had a salt vapor sauna. And I was like, it's like your sinus rinsing your nasal cavity, right? we go in and I'm like coughing and I'm like, I'm going to die. And then I was like, maybe we'll try a regular sauna. We go in the regular sauna. I was like, I also can't breathe in here and I'm going to die. So I can't sauna.
I would like to ask your guys' opinion because I was telling Joe how I think it's awesome that it's all very communal and there's the big pool outside and it's just everybody's very European and hanging out and you're in swimsuits. So it's not,
Right, yeah.
you're clothed.
It was busy though.
But I kind of like, I sort of would have liked like a all male option where it's just like, I don't know. It's
Sure you would.
yeah, I know.
I don't care.
I don't want to. I don't want to do the sex ones. I just like. I would love it just to be like
I
a little.
I can,
you know, like so I can just be in a towel, or I can just be like.
Yeah.
not my cup of tea because I'm like I can't stay there long enough. I'm like again, I put my foot in, I was good.
You know, I am not a beach
loved it.
person.
I
I'm
loved
not
it.
like a sauna person or anything like that. But I will say, like the baths were really nice. I had a really good time.
So-
like,
so did I.
relaxing
I
and
really
going to
liked
the
it.
different temperatures.
Yeah.
Was really nice. And then the one we went to had like a cafe upstairs, so we were able to get like a drink.
yeah, we had
and
that too, yeah.
something. So it was nice, and it was actually really cool because you got to see all these different people.
That was pretty cool,
interacting,
actually.
and it was like okay,
Totally, and it's very body positive.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, you are not California beautiful in that. I mean, there are a lot of different people.
And don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. There
And
was
they
also
don't
a
care.
lot of beautiful
They
people.
don't care,
Yeah.
and that's the thing that I really appreciate about Europe. It's
Yeah.
like your body is whatever, and like
You're
you're
just there.
like not judged.
right.
You
If
know.
you want to wear a Speedo,
Oh yeah.
go right ahead.
So that's the thing. Like I brought one, but I was like, we were with like a group, and I was like, I don't want to whip this out.
All the old ladies would have loved it.
yeah, it was
You should've
rainbow.
Done it, girl.
I know.
Like,
Next time.
So I really enjoyed it. I think that again, kind of learning that we could have done the same thing, paid for it ourselves, got there ourselves because we ended
Done
up
it
leaving
half the
early.
time. Yeah, well, because the day before, Nick was like, "Hey, do you want to go to Santander or whatever?" And I was like, "I don't, sure, whatever, right? Like, I don't care. Like, it's like a train ride out city, like an art city outside of Budapest." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not, right?" So we cut out early on the baths, and so we had to check in with like the tour host lady, whose name was Agnes.
She was beautiful.
And again, every woman in Europe is beautiful because they're natural. And she had like a blue eyeliner, and I was like, I love this.
So this is Joe's favorite part of our trip is happening right now.
Well, second part, because my first part was the dessert place that we went to with the green cabinets. That was really good.
and the Dovish tort.
Yes, I ate all of the sweets. But so we talked to Agnes and we're like, hey, we're going to leave. And she's like, oh my God, are you not enjoying yourselves? We're like, oh no, it was great, but we want to go to Santander or whatever. And she's like, oh, so I was there yesterday with a tour and I left my ring at a leather shop. Would it be okay if you get it? And I was like, absolutely. So
Joe was like, I'm on a mission now. He was so excited.
it was hashtag recover the lost jewels. And I was like, now we have a mission to go.
This is the
And
cutest
so
city we went to.
it was
Yeah.
an adorable town. But so she's like, okay, I know the shop owner. I just messaged him. I need to take your picture.
Yeah.
Mind you, we're in bathrobes.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So we're like, cheese, right? And then she's like, oh, I'll give you my number. I was like, I don't have WhatsApp. So then
So,
Nick downloaded it
yeah,
or whatever,
I had
added
it
her
already.
in. They were talking. She's like, oh, okay. Well, when you go, you're going to take the subway out of Budapest, but then you have to get on the Soviet trains and they're very old. And I was like, okay, whatever. Right. And she's like, be careful. And I was like, Agnes, what? Like, girl, oh my God. She's like, no, you're fine. So we left the baths and then went back to the hotel, cleaned up, get to the subway, and then get to the like station where you like take the Soviet train. It was a very old train. Like she wasn't lying. Like
wasn't
it
lying.
looked like a like zombie movie train where like no one has ever been on this train in like 50 years. But that's where I remember you guys were saying that like some places were not touched on like rehabilitation post-war.
Right.
And that's actually kind of what was really cool to see as we went outside of the city. Cause like you see that like there's trains that haven't been moved. There's
Yeah, it's
houses
like
that
this
are in ruins. Like
older looking
and
train.
it was just an interesting like literal change of scenery.
Right, yeah.
But like I appreciated that because it was cool to kind of see that history. And so it spits us off. The train basically goes from like downtown Budapest to Santander or whatever. Like
Yeah.
that's where it like bookended. So we're like, well, we know where our stop is. We get out and then you walk up into this little city and it's like so picturesque. It's like artsy and it's
great.
cafes and like it's along a little like stream. There's like a river,
So
maybe.
we're not entirely sure how to pronounce this, but we're going to try it. It's Sesdentendry.
I think it's
Santandre.
Santandre.
Oh, okay. So anyway,
But so,
To our Hungarian listeners,
I know, yeah.
apologitsky.
Yeah, see. But like, it was really, really cool because she was also like, oh, there's a marzipan museum. And I was like, I love marzipan.
Marzipan Museum.
Yes. And so we didn't go in the marzipan museum, but my coworker today, she was like, oh yeah, I went to this marzipan museum. And I was like, Sarah, we ate at the cafe next door. She's like, the marzipan museum was cool because they have a life-size Michael Jackson.
We missed the life
Marzipan?
sign.
Marzipan.
Oh my gosh.
Is Michael Jackson like a big deal?
He must be.
Apparently.
I think he like performed there a few times, and they just loved him.
Clearly his memory. But
Like-
so, like, the little town was beautiful. And, like, I told Nick, I was like, I don't really care where we eat, but I just want to eat somewhere super, like, authentic.
It's a memorial tree in Budapest.
Then I don't know what they had at the Marzipan Museum, but they had, like, maybe like marzipan Michael Jacksons,
Oh.
not like life size.
That
Don't
you
quote
that
me.
you take with you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they had cute little sculptures at the cafe. That's where we
Oh
ended
my
up.
gosh.
Oh my god!
It isn't there. It's
The
Look at this.
picture. Oh.
Oh no.
That is kind of what he looked like.
Oh no.
Is that Leatherface from Chainsaw Massacre?
That's where we were. We were in Santandra.
Yeah.
Oh my
But we didn't go to the Marzipan Museum. We ended up at a cafe there. What we ended up eating at was this very, very, like, it was like a family restaurant.
Yeah.
And
It was
like,
delicious.
the guy was like, do you want to eat here? We're like, yes. And I was like, I'm cold. Can we go inside? He's like, yeah. And like, we go in and it's like, we're the only ones there. And it almost was like the building was probably like hundreds of years old. And then we got goulash. And then
You're very one note.
I
Yeah.
loved the goulash. I'm a goulash gal.
When that's like the wax museum, but
Marzipan.
Scarier.
marzipan wax
Yeah.
museum.
I was going to ask you guys
Yeah.
a question. Did you notice in Budapest, like a lot of burger joints? Like I saw
but
a lot
we
of
weren't,
hamburger meat places, and I'm
And
like,
Starbucks.
Primarily doing,
Starbucks
like,
is.
touristy things,
Yeah.
so we didn't see a lot of the neighborhoods.
Because-
the ones that we did walk through, it was a lot of kebab shops.
Yeah, okay.
That we saw and stuff. So not a lot of,
we saw a lot of burger joints, and I'm like,
I'm
well,
sure.
maybe it's like,
well, and I did see like a couple of restaurants that specialize in burgers,
Yeah.
and stuff. So I think it's very American.
Yeah.
I think, and so that's like
well, I had steak frites at this Hungarian
Yeah.
Okay.
the meat was good.
So did
Like-
you get Agnes's ring?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, sorry.
So before we get to lunch, we go to the leather shop because there's
it's not
two
that
different
kind of
ones.
leather shop. It's
Oh,
like
it's-
purses and
why not?
gloves.
It was called like Reticule Chew.
I was like, did you get a harness or
Dr.
something?
Carlton's picture was on
Right.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no, not there. So she's like, it's
some
not the
Budapest
first one, it's
love.
the second one. So we like go, and it was like, I think this is it.
Wait, how many leather shops do they have?
They had two in this town,
But by leather,
Anyway.
it's like purses, wallets, gloves. So the whole reason why we had to go is because she was trying on gloves, and she had to take off her like butterfly ring to be able to like do it. Because she's like, as you know, you can't wear a ring under a glove.
Okay, Mariah.
I know. She was
Agnes
great.
was a diva, and I was here for it. So we walk in, and there's like the shop guy owner, and he goes, "Oh, I know you," and I'm like,
Oh no.
and he comes over, and he goes, "Here's the bag," and I'm like, "Okay, I've secured the goods,"
And then we left.
and then we went and had lunch.
Did you text Agnes?
And she got the goods, got the goods.
The
And
eagle
then-
has landed.
Yeah, and then we had that lunch, and then we had the torts at the little Marzipan cafe, and then we went back, and then it was
Then we came home.
flight home for Lufthansa Air.
Those 12-hour flights are a kick.
Yes.
to the pants.
Yeah, they are.
Yes,
They're a pain.
and it's crazy too because they were like, "Oh, your flight from Budapest to Munich is going to be like an hour and 50 minutes," and it was like 35. I'm like,
And then
that's
Munich to
interesting.
San Diego.
was
I will say that I checked my bag because on the way there they took it anyway. So I'm like, oh, I'll check it. Sorry, Joe, we can't just go home right away.
Yeah, so it
But-
was fine.
But my bag, I think it's because it got checked in Budapest, made it to Munich, and it was probably the first bag on that plane. That it was the last bag in San
in
Diego.
customs. But
the best part-
global entry,
Yes, this is the best
was a cakewalk through San Diego.
Everybody's in line to go through customs, and even though I was the last to get my bag, we're just like Bye.
They don't
that,
even
but-
check your passport.
They didn't even check your passport.
No, they
because
just-
everything is all done.
It's weird.
And it's all face recognition.
It's
But
kind of
also,
crazy.
I love it because it's like some people are like, "Oh, I'm just gonna get in this line," and they're like,
No, you're not, bitch.
no, you're not," because they get all the way to the front. Like, you're not supposed to be in this line. You need to go over there.
No, ma'am. Yeah, like I will tell you, global entry is a godsend. It's
been a good investment.
Not
It's been a good
next week,
investment.
but the week after. I'm in Toronto for work, and then I fly from Toronto to San Francisco for my friend's wedding into SFO. But I was like, I'll meet him at the airport. It's super easy because I have global entry. So. Global entry, everyone. I know we all have it here, but like listener, get your global entry.
And it only works for U.S. citizens.
Oh yeah.
In episode 1, you had never traveled international.
I know.
How far we've all come.
Wait.
It's true because it was COVID time. You hadn't done a lot of travel
No,
yet.
you're right, because I didn't go. I hadn't gone.
Now
No.
he's a pro traveler.
No, because we went to Puerto Vallarta when I had 12 shots of espresso accidentally.
Right.
After we started, and then I went to Italy for work.
You're right, but you had never traveled
Oh my
internationally
God,
before that.
You're
Because
right.
one of our early episodes, we talked about travel, and it was like, I've always wanted to travel, and I've
And
never
look
done it.
how far I've come.
Little bird, you've left the nest.
You guys
now
have
he has,
helped
and
me
you should
improve
see
my
all
life
of the
so
things
much.
he travels with. And
No,
I will
that's
say,
you.
the travel socks he lets me wear are good.
I got
Compression
compression socks, and he was like, "Oh, well, it hurts my foot."
Don't they give you compression socks in
No.
premium economy?
No.
No, they
Those
didn't.
are- those are like
they gave us
warm-
They gave us slipper socks.
They're like warm booty socks. Yeah.
I will say though, the best part about the hotels is the bathrobes. Although it's usually like a man's bathrobe and a woman's bathrobe, and I, without fault, always get the women's one accidentally because it's like the first one I grab. And girl, that is thigh high. Like you're seeing some balls. Like I'm like, we need to tell them when we check it. Can we get 2 men's bathrobes? Because like that is very like that's a ball.
That's a ball.
Joe, those are the men.
I know, but I was like, I like would sit down on a chair and I was like, oh, I have no coverage.
You liked it. You were airing yourself out.
I needed full coverage.
So, did you guys have the in Vienna? Did you guys get the sausage with the cheese in it?
No,
I did not know.
China Casa?
I'm not a sausage person. I avoided most of the sausage.
He did, yeah, but I didn't. I love sausage.
I know. I wish I liked it.
I wanted to get the like one of the like street vendor ones, but I think it was just timing, and we never had the right time.
You
We
ate
also
white
didn't-
sausage, wherever that was. Was that in Budapest or on the airplane?
No, that was
You
at the
ate your
airplane.
sausage? What?
Yeah, right.
That was
My
at the
white
Munich
sausage?
airport lounge. Maybe that's what did me dirty.
Oh yeah, it definitely was.
Oh, and then when we were in Munich, I was going to the bathroom. To relieve
We're in
myself.
the Lufthansa
in the lounge, and all of a sudden there's like all of this music playing, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" And I like do my business, and I get out, and I was like, "What's going on?" And Nick was like, "Oh, they had an Oktoberfest celebration."
Yeah. They were handing out beer.
Like
they
it
were
was
singing the
loud.
national
Like,
anthem.
The music was loud,
It was
and I was
awesome.
like, "Oh my
It was
god!"
all Munich. So
I'm just
maybe-
trying to shit in peace, girl. I'm trying to clear the
Babe, did
clear
that
it.
not help you?
No, it made me tense up, and I didn't have my porta bidet or my squatty potty.
Porta Bidet.
It's a rough cut.
It was so great.
Porta Bidet.
Yes.
Oh my god! Well, that was a crazy.
It was a trip, girl.
Adventure.
Yes,
And
I'm
then-
glad to be home.
And then I did something crazy like the day after and decided that I was going to go surprise my mom for her birthday.
We were like, is this before he left or after?
He messaged me, or no, he asked me on like Tuesday or Wednesday. He
Yeah.
said, "Do you want to go to Salt Lake for
My
my
mom's-
mom's 70th birthday?" And I said, "No."
It was
I was
fine.
like, I physically
I
cannot
wanted
do
to
that.
invite him. So yeah, jet lag.
We get home at 5 p.m. I drive him to the airport the next morning at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Oof.
He comes back Monday.
Are you like crazy?
I'm exhausted and jet lag, yeah, but
Yes.
it was totally
and then
worth it.
where are you going Thursday? Which is tomorrow.
To Disneyland. Thank you to Andy for switching our seats for stuffs. I hope it
I was
wasn't.
like, you need help.
And then Saturday,
Girl, say no,
Saturday we have a
Saturday going to
we're gonna have a show. Yeah.
which is fine. Like that's
It's here
Saturday-
At least
local.
it's here.
It's local.
Yes, but I'm like, okay, you're
Well,
extending.
life's
your-
too short. Got to do this.
You know, I was just talking to somebody at work, and they were like, they just bought a new car, and they were like, I don't care. I want to live my life, and this is what's making me happy. And
Yes,
everything.
and also America's downfall. So do your thing, girl.
I will say though that like being able to go and like my mom and dad, like we're gonna talk about it for years. Like
yes,
how
and you'll have that memory forever.
They had no idea that my sister and I were surprising him. It was just so amazing. It was like,
and that's the thing. Like
it was totally worth it. Yes.
So you sent the picture, but the picture was you filming the original one you sent.
Yeah.
Was you filming them walking in, and we're going, all right, Paul, give me some context here.
Sorry.
Go somewhere? I don't remember.
Yeah.
We're both trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
Did this happen before?
Sometimes I'm bad with
very bad at
subject
Communicating,
lines.
yes.
Yeah. Well, it was fun, and I'm glad I got to see all my family another time, and then I'm just still like jet lagged.
Yes.
Did you find you guys when you travel as a couple, you really found a rhythm? You're really good at traveling together now?
For the most part, yes. I think that there were some kerfuffles just because of some frustrations, but we were fine. I think my biggest thing is like my feet will hurt sometimes, and I like need to sit. And then Nick's is like find a bathroom, and then my other thing is like I will need food because Nick always is like, oh, it's a short walk.
It is a short walk.
17 miles is not a short walk. Right. We don't so I know now, like I need to pack multiple snacks.
Right.
We also learned that if we were doing these work event things, that it's like, if this is the time, then we have to say 15 minutes before.
Oh yeah. So Nick was like, hey, we gotta leave at like 5:30 in the morning. I was like, okay, fine. And then he's like, it was like 5:15 and I was like still like brushing my teeth and he's like, are you ready? I was like, it's not 5:30.
So what I failed to say is they want us on the bus so that we are pulling away at 5:30.
And I think that would be called crucial information to share.
Meanwhile, we have a naked Joe at 5:32.
No, we got there at 5:31.
Yeah,
and we were fine.
You were close.
Yes.
Right.
Stop complaining.
Yes.
I'd like that would be like I'm a little bit like Nick. I'm like I just want to get there early.
Well, but I'm fine. But if I'm told this is the time.
If I would have told him.
Yes. Because I appreciated that we left at 5:30 and our flight wasn't until like 8:30 or 8:45. Yeah. And then we were at the airport and like we can settle. Like you're in a foreign airport, like find the bathrooms, find whatever you need, get some food and like settle. Because like the last thing I want is to like race through an airport to like get on a plane.
Oh yeah.
We travel pretty well together. It's like... Yeah, we've learned each other's quirks.
Planes are easy because it's like he'll just sleep and I'll just like power through and watch 700 movies.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You know what we didn't even do?
Mouth to mouth.
Should we end with that?
We'll end with mouth to mouth.
We're back to our origins when we never did that.
All right. So, what's giving you life, Joe?
Well, the trip, and then also finally being home.
Okay.
Yes.
Not me turning 40.
It was, yeah. What?
Not me turning 40.
I think it was fun to go and have your birthday.
Yeah.
And just like celebrate.
It was fun.
Yeah.
And Nick, I know you have something that's giving you life now because you were.
What is mine? Remind me.
You love your new chill girl music.
Oh, Olivia Dean. She's the best.
See, I've been talking about this for a while now.
Oh. And I texted you and I was like, have you guys heard of this Olivia Dean? And Paul's like, bitch.
I'm her manager.
Where have you been?
Are you living under a rock?
Yeah, she is. And the fact that you get to see her in the UK is so awesome. So awesome.
That apple pie thing was real good. That's also giving me life.
Oh, yes. That's giving him life. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I have 3.
Give it to me.
So the first one is Next Gen Chef on Netflix. We just finished it.
So good.
Is it? Okay.
Very good. It's a bunch of young up and coming chefs who all go to the CIA and they compete to become the next gen chef. And it's actually
Institute of America.
Okay.
Yeah, not the
I can
the
see
Central
that.
Intelligence Agency.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what? What is happening?
Oh my
So in
god.
the culinary world, there's the CIA and there's the FBI, which is the
Stop
Food and
it.
Beverage Institute.
Oh my god.
right. And so we finished the last episode yesterday. It was actually really cool because like I think this is one of the last things that Anne Burrell filmed.
Yeah.
So she was in the
He
finale.
was one of the judges.
And
That's
then
cool to see.
Also, there was like a bunch of really high end judges, and 2 of them were Thomas Keller and Grant Ochitz.
Wow.
So
We've eaten at the restaurant.
French Laundry,
Oh,
Marseille,
wow.
and then Alenia. So it's just like there was a total of like, they said like 15 or 16 stars at this thing, and I was like, oh, we ate at 6 of them.
Now
But really
10
good show.
more. Yeah.
If you like cooking competitions, this is a really, really great new one. So check it out. The other thing is we're really loving this song, and actually the whole cast recording of this show called Two Strangers Carrying a Cake Across New York.
Thank you for sharing it. I loved it too.
So if you haven't had a chance to check this out, check it out. It's a musical that started on the West End, really blew up out there, and now they're bringing it over to Broadway. It is basically a 2-person show.
Mm-hmm.
There are just 2 characters besides New York and the cake.
Wait, New York from like Flavor of Love, New York?
No, not New York.
What's her name? Tiffany Pollard.
I like the city can be a character.
Yeah, usually that's and I've been reading about this, and like even the staging is really cool because everything is made out of
Cake.
Is it cake?
Oh my god!
No, but like
Oh my god!
everything is built out of illuminated suitcases.
Oh,
And they build them and stack them so they look like different
I didn't know
things.
that. That's
like the
city
skyscrapers?
stand- yeah, like the
that's
city
so
stand
cool.
Landscape and everything.
We'll have to go
so.
see it.
Huh.
And then the last thing is, ever since we had our Spit and Swallow, I've been obsessed with like Trader Joe's stuff.
Okay.
So I'm obsessed with their fruit gummy candies right now.
Okay.
They're
They are good.
really good. They're like really fruit juicy and
And they're healthy
good.
for you. You're getting your fruit.
exactly. My serving of vitamin C.
I'll throw one more in the mix. And I don't know if you've ever talked about it, but Big Boys.
Oh yeah, I did because that's like when I was
Yeah, it's
coming
a reality
back from when I was coming back from London
So you downloaded
early in the year. I downloaded the whole first season and watched the whole thing.
Netflix's and everything is different.
Yes,
But I couldn't download anything in Netflix from when we came back from Hungary because it was all Hungarian.
correct.
But when
But
I
I didn't know
downloaded
any
it
of it.
and I tried to watch it it wouldn't let me play it. I was so pissed.
You had to be in the UK or in the air when you watched it.
that wasn't-
because once you come back to the States, you can't.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, we didn't realize there were 3 seasons.
If you've downloaded it, go into airplane mode and try watching
Yeah.
it. Down.
Oh, Andy with the
but
sex.
it's on Hulu. If you have Hulu,
Yes, I do.
If you haven't,
We didn't cancel it.
your.
I was going to say, aren't we boycotting them?
Well, yes, but
All right, listeners, let's take a survey. Hulu, Disney had the chutzpah to not only cancel
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel
Yeah.
on Impulse, but then right afterward
Raise their rates.
Well, because they had to
That
bring their
was-
money. Yeah.
so yeah, should we or should we not cancel
For
our
the people who
subscription?
were loyal to them and didn't cancel, they raised their rates.
I haven't.
So-
I forgot to because I don't watch Hulu. The only thing I watch on Hulu is Golden Girls, and I just need to finish it and then I'll cancel it.
We did a bundle because it's like Disney, HBO, and
Hulu.
and
Oh, that's how they get you.
so it would be harder
Yeah.
for us to cancel.
It's harder because there's like stuff on HBO that we watch.
That's how they
there's
get
stuff
you.
on specific on Hulu that we watch because it's FX.
Yeah.
as well. So it's like The Bear and all that. And that's also Hulu is how I watch Abbott Elementary because it's ABC.
Oh yeah, it's not on Netflix.
So exactly. So it's like okay, there's quite a bit on there. But
You know what?
Big
Your one
Boys-
subscription is fine.
Big Boys is actually really good. You should check it out. There's 3 seasons, but also the new one that we're watching. Everything's going to be okay.
It's quirky.
It's quirky, and so it's another one that's actually interesting. If
I need
you
something
like
good I need
an
something quirky to watch.
Australian
Yes.
American kind of.
What's interesting about it is the story is it's filmed in Australia, and it's about an Australian kid that goes to America because his father married an American and lives in America now, and now he's like being in a West Coast kind of town. But it's an Australian's take on America.
Oh, interesting.
Everything's gonna be okay. There you go.
Is the American or is the Australian take get the fuck out? Or this was PTE.
But like his father dies, he has to take care of his sisters, and one of the sisters has autism and
okay.
stuff. So it's like it's a very cute show. It's very cool.
Gritty.
Josh Thomas, who I think he had another show as well before this one that was a kind of like a quirky comedy that I can't remember what it was called, but I think he did. But it's really very interesting and cool. I like it a lot. And the guy who plays the dad in the first episode, that's the only thing that he was in. Was the first episode. Please Like Me. That's what it's called. That was the other one that he created. But anyway, the dad actually looks like William Hurt when he was in Home Alone.
Really?
Like, with
William
the beard
Hurt?
and everything. The guy who played the dad in Home Alone.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my thing. I thought it was funny. Anyway.
Richard Kind is in it, huh?
Oh, we haven't seen him yet.
No?
Toby hasn't showed up yet. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for listening to us for 200 episodes, and hopefully you'll stick around for the next 200 or more. And
5,000 million.
have a great week.
And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to These Unprecedented Gays. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and join us next time as we continue exploring the ever-changing landscape of queer life. Until then, stay proud, stay fierce, and stay unprecedented.